with all that's going on around the world, we have all of that energy, but we also have the stuff that is going on in our own lives, which is a double whammy. You have to remember to take some time to yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else says or how they feel about what you have going on. It's about self-preservation. And self-preservation is not being selfish. Taking time to evaluate where you are, what you're doing, what you need, where you're going. This is your journey, not theirs. And sometimes when we are empathic people or empaths and very sensitive and emotional people, we take on a lot. And it seems like it never stops. And it doesn't. That's the reality. It doesn't. But you have to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to take care of yourself. Because if you're in a situation, coming out of a situation, bad situation, if you're coming out of something that's not good or toxic or addiction, that type of stuff, I know for a fact this energy that we have right now that's going on all across the world, this energy is crazy. So, and when you already have craziness going on in your local vicinity, that's even worse. So take the time that you have, and your movement is not a reflection that you do not care, that you're selfish, that you are, not compassionate, you're thoughtless, because those are the things that people say. Those are the type of manipulation tactics that people do in order to make you submit to their will. So take some time to yourself. Don't allow other people and other situations to dictate how you have to live your life. Because when it's all said and done, when all the doors are closed and there's nobody around, who do you have to look at in the mirror? Yourself. So you don't have to look at yourself in that mirror and hate yourself. Now, sometimes you might not want to look at that mirror. Sometimes you might not want to see that reflection looking back. But when you start choosing yourself more peacefully and wisely and compassionately, you become healthier, you become clearer, you stop living for other people and caring for people. Yes. Being kind to people. Yes. Having compassion for people. Yes. Having empathy. Yes. All of that. Having love. All of that is a yes. But those yeses should not come at the cost of your peace of mind. It shouldn't come at the cost of your health. It shouldn't come at the cost of your physical presence. It shouldn't come at the cost of your peace. So, like I said, if you're going through something, and on top of the energy that we got around the world, this whole world, take a minute to yourself. Say your prayers, say your meditations, journal, do some breathing, breath work. I like 4, 7, 8. When you inhale 4, you hold it for 4, you inhale for 7, and you exhale for 8. I love that. I'm not a medical specialist or a therapist or anything like that, but that works for me. Do something creative and talk to someone who's safe. Someone who's safe. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It doesn't have to be a coach. It doesn't have to be a professional, but just someone that you trust. There are people out here just like me, holding space for other people. And you know what? If you're watching this, you're probably one of those people that's holding space for other people. Know that there are other people out there. You're not the lone person that, you know, you're supposed to take on all of this. You're supposed to hold all the space. No, you're supposed to allow other people to hold space for you, because people are out there. That's what they're here for. So don't isolate yourself. And I hope this was helpful, because I feel like, you know, I pulled over after a doctor's appointment in this little park, and felt like I had to, you know, share this. So I hope that this reaches the right person or the right people. Sending you love and light. Keep rising, keep shining.